What's going on, Zay? This is Daniel from Josh Danny SEO. So we're gonna take a quick look at your website, see what's going on, and see what we can do. So right off the bat, um, it's a little cluttered, just a little bit, because you got your home, you got your services, testimonials, gathering contact, but it's a little bit hidden by the number, which comes down with you. Unfortunately, it's not a click to call button, so that's already 10 points lost. Also, you do have your logo over here, but it is also over here, and we can't see it. And I know there's a painting or a picture behind over here. Welcome to Mana Painting. You talk a little bit about it. Excellent professional, licensed and bonded and insured, personalized approach, and that's the end of it. So, not really anything over here, which is not very good because you want somebody to come on here, see your website, click to the right thing they want, like a service page with the drop down menu, and then move on to that next step. But let's take a look behind the scenes, see what you're doing. So, there's very little stuff back here. Actually, there's pretty much zero back here. Because a UR rating is how much Google likes your website, and a DR rating is how much they trust you. All of that has to do with backlinks and referring domains. I'm going to explain them a little bit later. And you have one organic keyword, which is what people would put in Google to find you. And you have Dr. Rourke La Jolla, which isn't going to really help you guys. So I don't even know why that's even in there as something. It's in your gallery, I think. Um, yeah, so let's take a look at an actual keyword. So a keyword is what people will put into Google to find what they're looking for. And in any service industry, what you want is something that's service specific, like painters in the area you live or you service, like painters San Diego, California. So let's scroll down and let's kind of get an idea. So this is service and location specific. It's how you create Google ads. But here we have our GMB or Google My Business profile. Very important to get in here because about 30 to 40% of all people will click on one of these three websites. But after that, we have your organic search over here. We got Yelp as number one, and then we got Hughes as number two. And then we got Wow One Day Painting as number three. Now, this is going to be a back page because we're actually looking at the House Painting San Diego, but they're a franchise all over the United States. So all of their websites pretty much like identical, but they got their service, how it works, location, start a franchise, call us today. Now, this is not a click to call, so they lose 1,000 points, but they're also not a local number. People like local numbers. It just makes them feel like you live there. So now probably offering exterior painting in all these different areas. I've seen these pictures like 10 times. No offense to them. But finally, their number is click to call. This is a local number, which is what they should actually have at the top of the page instead of it being an 800 number. Professional painters in San Diego, our painting process, what they offer, and then kind of everything that they're doing. So they have a ton of content on here. It's very important to have content. So they're talking, they talk about everything they're doing. Interior commercial painting, they have a whole bunch of stuff on that. They have exterior commercial painting. Even frequently asked questions is fine to have. I find it a little unnecessary. Punctual, what difference a day makes. People get a little wary about one day painting stuff. But overall, they have all their links over here as well, so that's pretty good. And then they have everything that you can reach them out for on as well. But as you can see, they do have a ton of content. They're a little lacking on pictures, which you definitely want because you can add more content that way. But let's take a look at the back end and see how they're actually doing in the area. So they have a UR rating of 16, which is how much Google, like I said, likes the whole thing, the whole website link. And they have a 54 DR, which is how much Google trusts them. And that is this. Now, they do have 197 backlinks, and this is on this back page, the entire back page. It's not on the main one. And then they have 16 referring domains. So the reason why they're ranking so high is because they do have a lot more backlinks and referring domains if I were to look at the entire domain. But we're not doing that. Now, just for this back page alone and everything connected to it, they have 93 different keywords, and they are bringing in about 593 different people to their website through the traffic. So let's take a look at what the traffic is. So, I don't know, maybe they rebranded or something. I have no idea. But look at all these types of keywords. It's very location specific for San Diego and very service specific, right? Painter San Diego, 450 people search for that per month. They're getting almost 10% of it because they're in position 5. House painting, San Diego. 450 people search, they're getting 41 because they're in position 5. When you're ranked number 1, 2, or 3, you'll start getting 10 to 20% of it. So it's very important to, be able to kind of rank yourself high and have the right keywords to rank yourself for. As you can see, they're getting about 20 to 25 for everything that they are ranking for, simply because they're on the front page. See, 150 people searching for painting San Diego, they're getting 20 of them because they're in position 3. So they are bringing in a lot of solid um, traffic through this back page. It's not even coming through the main area. So, I mean, local painters isn't, oh, they lost it. So they're not even ranking for that anymore anyway. So honestly, Jose, how does this really help you guys out? Here's what you got to do. We got to get you more content because you have no real content on your page. So we got to talk about the services you offer, talk about your process, go through a little bit about why people should trust you guys. Finally, we got to get organic keywords in there. Right? We got to hype up, your location and service spot. So organic keywords is step number 2, and step number 3 is going to be backlinks and referring domains. Good news is we already know what's working, so we can just go over to these guys, find out the really good ones, and use them for yourself. And once you do that, you'll start ranking high. Imagine if you can bring just 50 people to your website calling you up. What can you do with that? Well, that's really all I got. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, you have an amazing day. Bye.